This is AME 394 with David Tenapple and Christian Ziegler. I'm Connor Rawls.
Hi, I'm Peter Christie, a part of the Istage group.
Hi, my name is Daniel. I am the Istage project.
Hello, I'm Justin Menner.
Welcome to our sound patch. We'll just start at the top here. So this area up here just grabs in video from two sources. So normally what would be two cameras over the center of the space here in the Istage. Right now I just have one plugged in. We've had issues with getting the second one up and running lately, so we'll just roll with one today. Alright, so this is the very center of the space. This is actually, in my opinion, the better camera. So you can see down here, we're taking this video, we're converting it into a luminosity feed instead of a regular 4-plane character matrix. And right here we have a little bit of background subtraction. All I have to do is hit record, and if you just watch this window there, it should all go away. There we go. So background subtracted. So that is where we are doing most of our drum kit work. In this case, you can see it's just grabbing different points of the space, looking at the average luminosity value. You can see in the messages down below, and then sending those out to be analyzed. And the same thing is being done under the right-hand subpatch there for the melodies and the drops. Here our patch send data. We're using different things, like here is our drum kit. It's got a series of data flow controls. We inhook these right now just for demonstration purposes. Alright, let me drag in the other one. So here you can see where we're doing all of our data. You can see there's a value coming in. It's being analyzed here quickly. It's just going through a threshold, and then every time there is a value over the threshold, which right now with all of the lights on in the space there is, it's sending a 1 through a change, and then eventually out to the sound patch. So let's take a step back. Alright, and then over here, these two background subtractions, we're actually looking at a motion gram. So this is actually running our physical distortion, or what we're calling physical distortion. It's 2 biquad filters located in the sound patch. What in all what it's doing is it's taking the average amount of movement, which there is none right now, so you can't quite see it, but it's condensing it all in these two matrices here into either one column or one row, with everything else represented as a single pixel on either that row or column. We're using that data to quickly figure out a rough positioning on the person in the space, and then pass those values to our biquad filters in the other patch. And that's it for this patch. Over here, let's see, there's a high pass. So you can see, this would normally be the person running around, left to right, up and down, and over here, just for testing purposes, we have a little pick slider that's doing all the same things. Alright, here's our incoming data. Normally this would be coming in from a camera. So each of our different drum kit pieces, plus the recording methods, are all right here. So if you look inside the kick, it would be a packet routed inside of a kick heading that would send either a 1 or a 0 to this message. And we have a timer on here that's holding a quarter note on a 140 beats per minute tempo that would send this number to a select that's looking for a 1, which would then send a bang to where the instrument is on the recording end, as well as just normally play out the recording like that. Alright, this area down here is just for testing purposes. Just in case we didn't have the cameras up, you could easily just press a button and get the same result. So I've muted them now on purpose. Alright, in here we have our loop recorder. So each part of our drum kit is listed here. You have the kick, the snare, impact, 808, clap, and a hi-hat. All it's doing is grabbing data from that bang we sent earlier and playing it straight to this SF record right here, which is providing a file named drums. After all of our recording is done for a loop, it comes to here. So this area we have currently the drum kit and the drops. We have the violin in case we wanted to add in a physical instrument. For right now, though, we're focusing on the digitals. So here, once recording is done, it would send a bang through this gate to turn on this SF play, which has the drums file hooked up to it. And this would play out the main output channels. And that's really it for this patch. The only other things up here are stuff like, here we have something where you could just play a piece of music so you could hear the filters running, just to make sure everything was working properly.
I'm trying to follow you.